Dirty deeds done
Dun,
dirt
dun,
cheap.
dun, dun,
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
dun.
You started it. I told you. I told you I had a song for you. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are your brothers in arms. This is our podcast, our weekly podcast. Although the last two podcasts have been bi-weekly, but we'll get over that. I promise. It was just a hiccup. No big deal. But tonight we're a hat trick. If you notice, we're all wearing hats tonight. What's up, boys?
Hello there.
Hey,
Yeah.
this one's cool.
For those that it has our name on it. That's kind of nice.
Got our
Yeah.
name on
But for those
Sharp.
not in the know, three hats make a trick. No, that's not it. That's not it. It's three
Three
field goals make a footy.
But like the pajamas?
Absolutely. I love footy pajamas.
I do too.
Except for the fact when they make your feet smell like syrup. Boys, anybody?
What?
Anybody? No?
Syrup?
Syrup. Like it smells like syrup.
You might want to get that checked out.
I think I might need to get that checked out.
Mine just smell like feet.
Oh well, whatever. So hey guys, welcome
Hi.
back to a podcast that we three boys, three brothers from the same mother and father, get to talk to each other, check in with each other, see how things are going, and just talk about life for a little bit. We missed last week. Sorry for those who have been clamoring for it. I do apologize. All three of us apologize. But honestly, folks, life happens and it was one thing after another. And by the time we actually had a chance to get back together, it's today. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
So here we are. It is Sunday, April the 18th, 2021. It is about 9:33 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard. And yeah, I'm Patrick. That guy down there, that's Greg. Hey, buddy.
Ah.
And the guy over there with the fish, that's Alex.
Other way. But yes. Hi.
I'm pointing my way.
No, you're on
You're
my...
over here on my side. Are you?
We're streaming from mine. So that means that, yeah.
Whatever. He's over here.
To your right.
So yeah.
That place.
Yeah. The guy with the tanks. Yeah, that's Alex.
To your
and we're glad to have you. So, hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi. We have talked honestly, folks, in the last 2 weeks since the last time we actually had this meeting. Well, let's just recap real quick. So last weekend we didn't have a talk because life.
I had duty.
The week before that was on. Was it on a Sunday? It was a Sunday. So we had a meeting on Sunday. It was Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we met on Easter. And then the week before that, we actually saw each other in person. And so, yeah. Hey, guys. Good to see you again.
Yeah. I keep forgetting we literally just saw each other like 2 weeks ago. That
I know,
was
right?
Crazy.
It's kind of crazy. It's very crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not going to spoil that. So, yeah, things are good. And we have talked to each other by phone and by text a little bit this week. But to be honest, folks, everything that we're sharing tonight with each other is brand spanking new. Absolutely brand spanking new. And very excited about that. So, number one, fellas, I'd like to be the first to, well, tell you I got the second COVID shot.
Yay! Good for you.
Yep, I got it on Wednesday at about 12:30-ish in the afternoon, and my wife and we both got it, and we're very hungry, and we thought, you know what, we're going to reward ourselves with a Dairy Queen Blizzard and a $6 Bach lunch. Sweet, let's do this. So we went over, we got I had a Girl Scout cookie mint something or another, and she had a Reese's peanut butter cup, and got through the rest of the day. It was awesome. Had Bible study that night, no problem. Went to bed, was feeling a little funky, but didn't think anything of it. I was taking Tylenol every 6 hours because that's what the person who gave our shot said to do. Should have been Motrin. Yeah, I know, guys. I did change my socks, but
just drink water.
It did
drink plenty of water.
It did not stop what came the next day.
I told you.
Thursday morning, I woke up and I had the flu chills from my heels to the base of my neck, all the way up my legs, my buttocks, and my back. And guys, I was absolutely miserable. Absolutely miserable. And it wasn't just Carrie and I who got the shot in our office. There was quite a few people who got their second shot that day. And so,
No one came in.
uh, on the contrary, I was the only stinking person out of the entire group who had any kind of debilitating act
Oh man.
enacted upon their body. And so my wife was chipper. My office manager was amazing. My operations manager was like, "Let's do this," and I'm sitting here going, "Shoot me now, just put me out." The worst part was,
Oh gosh.
the worst part was, I had board that day, and so for those not in the know, board is like it's a board of advisors who are made up from the community, and they love the army and they love what we do, and so they come in and they support us by being at a monthly meeting, and they hear about the business of the army. They vote on very important matters, and it lasts for about an hour. And I had to put on the fakest smile that day for that 1 hour because, guys, I was dying. I was miserable. And thank God for my wife, because she picked up a lot of slack that unfortunately I was just letting go of. And after that was said and done, she said, "Go home, go home." So I went home and I slept for about 2 hours. Got up, took some more Tylenol, came back to the core because we had youth programs. And so for the next 2.5 hours, excuse me, 3 hours, I had to go pick up, be present, take home, all that jazz, still with these chills just racking my body. But then the next morning, woke up and yeah, all is well.
Felt fine.
Oh yeah, I've got a spot about that big on this arm that is still radiating heat. Um, so yeah, I've learned that it's normal. I'm getting over it, but I feel better. I feel much better. Better
Yep.
for having it, but also better that that garbage is over.
Yep.
So yeah, good times. If you haven't had your shot yet, don't be afraid of it. Please don't be afraid of it. And it'll help us all come back to some sort of sense of normalcy. But
Just understand
there
the
you go.
next 24 hours post shot are going to be miserable.
Oh yeah, so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liz gets hers on Wednesday. I get mine on Thursday. I have duty on Friday.
Oh, oh, let's hope and pray. Hope and
Just
pray. Hope and pray that you don't get anything.
just tell them they're probably going to cover. Is it your first shot?
It's my second.
Oh, God
along
bless
with
you.
most of the rest of my department because we all got it on the same day.
So my first shot was easy. I didn't have any symptoms, nothing after the first shot. The second, however, ate my lunch.
Not looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, PT, I was in the kind of same boat. First shot, the biggest. So I took the day after on both the first and the second shot. The first shot, yeah, second shot.
His second
shot.
Second shot.
The first shot put me like I felt like I described it as I told someone because someone asked me like how was it? I was like, well, the first shot felt like I got it in my left arm. And I woke up, I got it on a Thursday. I woke up Friday morning and I literally felt like someone had just taken like a baseball bat or had taken their vehicle and just hit me all the way down my left side. And I woke up that morning and I was like, I literally feel like I got ran over by a truck. And
a person who can two-handed swing their vehicle?
That's
yeah,
impressive.
right.
He just got hulked.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pick up a car? No, I understand completely
what the Rock is cooking.
What the Rock is cooking.
It's
he is making falafels.
Oh, I like Flaffles.
But no, I know exactly. I woke up that morning and I just felt like crud. And then 24 hours post that, I was fine. By, Saturday morning, I was feeling 100 times better. But that second shot, same thing. I woke up. It was a Thursday as well because I got February 25th and March 25th. Those were my 28 days apart.
Nice.
And the next day, I'll never forget my genius. I woke up and I drug myself to work and I walked through the door and my boss looked at me and he goes, "You're sick, aren't you?" And I'm like, yes, boss. Like I'm done. He's like, just go home. Like, don't even just go home. Like, you're useless today. Like, you're not going to be any help. And so I got in my car and I drove my 25-30 minutes back to my house and I walked through the door and I crawled upstairs and I laid down and it was about 7:30, 8 o'clock when I went to bed. I woke up about 11:30, 12. I had a fever of about 101, 102. I took some ibuprofen, took my medicine, and then I went back to bed. And I didn't wake up until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, it hurt in the back of my head, like my eyeballs were in pain. It was gross. But again, it was about 24 hours that I was out. After that, I was fine. It was just that initial, I tell everyone, like, it's that initial, like, post shot.
Yep.
The first 24 hours are going to be the worst.
Yep.
After that, I almost guarantee you're going to be fine.
3 people, 3 people at the site, 3 different people, all asked me, "Did you take tomorrow off? Did you take tomorrow off?" And I'm thinking, stop speaking death into me. I am not going to take tomorrow off. I got too much to do. Well, guess who needed to take tomorrow off? This guy right here.
This guy. I'm done.
So
Put a fork in me.
Yeah. So that happened. But Alex, you're good, man. You get yours on Thursday? Thursday.
Wednesday. Liz gets hers. Or Thursday. Liz gets hers on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are making me really not want to get it.
No, you need to get it. Finish the cycle because after 2 weeks of it, you're completely inoculated, and you're good to go. So,
and the odds of you getting sick are slim.
Yeah. Now I read somewhere that a quarter of the United States have been fully vaccinated. Now I don't know how close that is to being real. It was on a news site, so take it with what you will. But to think that a quarter of our nation has already been through the whole month process, that's substantial. So, yeah. Are you? Yeah.
I am searching.
Process.
You're what?
Through the whole process.
That's processing. Yeah, I'm processing it.
See.
Yeah. See.
All right.
See.
Yeah.
No,
all right. So this is what data? Where is this from?
Today's the 18th.
This was updated 2 days ago. As of April 17th. As of April 17th, about 25% of the American population has been fully vaccinated.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a quarter. So
right on.
Sweet. Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, shoot.
I dropped my pick.
I dropped the Starbucks. Wait, burst. Starburst. Yeah, that would have been an expensive drop. I think it'd have been saying more than, oh, shoot.
Fiddlesticks?
Oh. No, my favorite
Fiddlesticks.
My favorite is Grandma saying sugar.
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 Yeah.
Was that her swear word? Did she say sugar?
Yeah.
Sugar.
Sugar. Oh, God.
That's
goodness.
actually really funny.
I love it. I love it.
When we were growing up, we went to see Grandma and Grandpa Melick once. And no joke, I heard Grandma say she had a bunch of crap in the back of her throat. And that just blew my mind.
Who are you and what have you done with my grandma?
I was like, we can say that?
Grandma's gone thug.
Thug life?
OG.
Thug life
OG.
grandma.
Original gangster.
Original grandma.
Yeah, that's what my father-in-law prefers to be called for his first grandchild. He's OG.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, we told him it stands for old guy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
Yeah, if he ever listened to these things, I'd tell him that, but nah.
Yeah.
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 That's alright.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, boys, tell me what's up in your life. What's going on? Alex, you've been hiding a smile all night since we've been on this thing. What's going on?
To the moon, boys.
To the moon. I got you.
To the moon.
Hodl.
To the moon.
What is it?
When did you all right.
Monday.
You just invested?
No, Monday's tomorrow, dude. Monday, as in last Monday.
Yeah, let's see what happens. All right, how much did you put in?
$50.
All right, I put in 100.
Yeah.
Cause I had it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can spare. All right, Patrick, are you on like Robinhood or any of the other
No.
stock market? All right, so I have my retirement plan where I put in a certain amount of money, and then that comes straight out of my paycheck, and then I and Alex obviously as well. I put in I play a little bit in the stock market. It's not like I'm it's spending buku amount of dollars, but it's like, you know what? It can't hurt to throw in a little bit of cash and see what happens. So have you heard of Dogecoin?
No.
Okay. So it's a cryptocurrency. And it was created as a joke.
It's a meme.
It started as a meme.
Doge. I got you.
Yeah, it's the Shiba Inu dog. And it's been floating around for a couple of years now.
7.
And people started investing in this thing, when it was worth literally not even close to a penny. When did you invest, Boyo?
Monday.
Oh, you just invested on Monday?
Monday.
Okay. So I invested about a couple months ago. Doge started to pop up. And some of my Marines were like, Staff Sergeant, you need to invest in this thing. It went from literally pennies on the dollar to 8 cents. It hit almost 8 cents. And I said, you know what? Okay, I've got some money. I'll throw in a little bit and just see what happens. And I was like, you know what? I can survive. I'm not afraid to lose $100. I'll put in $100. What's the worst that could happen? Even if, it's not like it's a massive amount of cash. Let me drop it in. Let's just see what happens. So I put it in and I left it alone. And I checked on it every once in a while, and it dropped down, and then it started to climb back up, and it dropped down again. At one point, I was down like $40 or $50, and I was like, you know what? Whatever. We're just gonna let it ride. We'll see what happens. Patrick, what do you think Dogecoin is at right now?
You said 8 cents?
Yeah.
So 10, 12, 13, 14 cents?
35 cents right now.
Holy cow, you put in 100 and you're up to 409?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. Thank you.
So if it keeps doing what it's doing, hi Caroline.
Hi, baby.
If it keeps doing what it's doing, and there's the guys that are very bullish, the predictions are bullish, and then there's also the ones that are not so much. But the prediction is Doge is eventually gonna, and again, I'm not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow,
No.
but there's predictions that by the end of the year it's probably gonna shoot up to $1.
And then if it
That's
hits 10.
that's $1,000. I'll take that.
That's stupid.
Again,
That's
it's not
stupid.
and again, I'm not trying to become the next czar of the stock market or some craziness.
Dogecoin.
but I definitely I threw in some money because it was like, what could it hurt? It's not gonna whatever. So yeah, so I've thus far I've made and again, if it keeps doing what it's doing, I'm well up over 300. I've made over $300. Cool. But it's absolutely insane.
That's not so. That's so crazy.
But again, it is. It's gambling. It's really what it is. You're putting it in there with the mindset. I put that money in there knowing, like, you know what? If it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, oh well.
Oh.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Goodness.
But so far I've made, now mind you, I've made a couple $100. I've got guys that I work with that in the last 5 days they've made, because they have way more than I do. They made $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Because not just that, but because they invested in Dogecoin back when it was, again, I bought mine at 8 cents. They bought theirs when it was 0.00019, and they put the same amount of money that I did.
What?
Yep.
But they've been sitting on it, and it's just went through the roof.
Does it have anything? Like, is it tangible? What is this? It's a
cryptocurrency, right?
You
Okay.
can turn around and sell it. Depending on where it's at, you sell it and you take your profits. So again, it's all about the market. It could either, it could keep rising, or honestly, it could go off a cliff and it could drop right back down to where it used to be. But the powers that be,
insane.
powers that be, the mindset, because again, it is a they continue to make more of it. It's not like it's a finite resource. That's one of the differences between Doge and Bitcoin. If you've heard of Bitcoin, Bitcoin is a finite resource. That's why a single Bitcoin is worth like $41,000.
54 last time I was looking.
54. Thank you, Boyo.
It's down from 63, dude.
Yeah, it's still obscene. But that's why it's worth so much money, because again, eventually Bitcoin will run out. Bitcoin is a finite resource.
Right, but again, it's not something that you can take and hold in your hand.
No, absolutely not. It's all online.
For stuff.
Yeah, it's what, not proprietary, but it's like code that is worth whatever.
Yep.
Somewhere.
It is a cryptocurrency. It is insane.
Stupid.
But it's we're investing money into fake money to make money to take it out to actually have real money again.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. But it's absolutely hilarious. And you know what? It's like, you know what? I've been riding it just for fun. It's been entertaining. To see it literally started this week. It just went through the roof. It literally increased by 300%. And it's still going. So I'll take it. I can't complain. You know.
Yeah.
But if you put it in perspective, so like guys, all right, here. Let's see if I can look at it real quick. All right, there we go. Yeah, no, it topped out at
47
430.
cents 2 days ago.
Yeah, that was the top. But all right, so if you go to the 5-year, for crypto or for Doge, how much do you think it has increased in the last 5 years?
2,500%.
Nope, 162,600 and I don't know, 25%. So
Yep.
Patrick, if you had made the wherewithal, if you had put $1
In.
if you had put $1 in Dogecoin, you bought $1's worth of Dogecoin 5 years ago, you'd have $160,000.
Yep.
How does that like? That's the mindset. It is so stupid. Because again, at the time, 5 years ago, it was worth $0.0000200. And if you had the wherewithal to buy it 5 years ago, and it stayed there forever. If you had the wherewithal to buy Doge, if you bought $1's worth of Dogecoin 5 years ago, you would have $160,000. That is how much it has increased. It's obnoxious.
That's stupid. It's just
It is.
ridiculous.
It's fake money, but it's real money, but it's not. So
it's real, but it's not.
yeah, exactly. It's real fake money.
So what people are waiting on right now are major places online to start accepting it as a currency. So one of the major backers online for it right now is actually Elon Musk.
Of course it is.
Because he's literally taking a physical Dogecoin to the moon.
Oh,
which is why all of the memes for it now are to the moon.
That's why you're wearing the NASA.
Yeah.
All right.
But here's the funny part too is or not even funny, the serious part. The Dallas Mavericks, which are owned by oh crud, Boyle, help me out here. What's that guy's name?
He's talking basketball, man. Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban owns the Mavericks.
He's also a major holder of Dogecoin right now.
He holds Dogecoin, and he is actually on the Mavericks website. If you want, you can buy merchandise. You can buy tickets. You can buy all the stuff that you can get on their website. You can buy using Dogecoin.
Yeah.
And so people are, if you can, Bitcoin too. You can use Bitcoin as currency. You can use it to purchase tangible things.
Yeah, but isn't this Cuban guy, isn't he also the same one who won't play the national anthem at his games anymore?
Probably.
Most likely.
Yeah. I mean, guys, this is just nuts because number one, there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing.
No.
And everything will pass.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep.
So this, oh my goodness.
Ride it till it dies, man.
It's just scary. It's scary.
Well, again, and that's why I'm not like, oh, I'm putting everything into it. I put $100, which honestly, yes, it can be a lot of money, but it's like, you know what? It's $100.
Mm-hmm.
In the long, and I put it in there with the intention of putting it in there and leaving it and just seeing what happens, just for kicks and giggles. If it increases, great. If it doesn't, okay. It's not like it is so much money that I am, it's not like I bet my house on it. I didn't bet the farm.
Sure.
That's my whole thought process on it. So I threw it in there and I was like, let's just see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
And honestly, up to this point, it's honestly, it's worked out. I'm like, holy crap. Like if I wanted to right now, I could pull $100 out and just sit on it and just let the rest of the amount continue to do what it wants. And at that point, I'm making a profit.
Yeah, you're out nothing.
If I'm literally out nothing. If it starts to shrink back down, I might take it out. But right now, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it in there for the time being because for the most part, it's doing really, really well. It's not skydiving. It's it had a sharp increase and then it kind of leveled off and then it dropped about 10 cents. And now it's kind of sitting in the 30-cent range. And it's like, you know what? Let's just leave it there and we'll see what happens. We'll see if it pops back up into the 40-cent or if it continues to climb or, if it starts to drop back down, then, okay, then I'll do what I need to.
It's nuts.
So.
Absolutely nuts. But congratulations to both of you.
Nice.
Yay.
I made $100. I'll take it.
Oh, man.
Now I just got to claim it on my taxes.
My taxes. Yeah.
My taxes.
Yeah.
So Carrie, I did mine after I filed.
Carrie did ours over the weekend. It was a huge weight on her part. So thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
Nice hat.
Thanks, man. I'm supporting the camp that is only going to be seen on the weekends this summer.
What?
Yep. And it's going to be the retreat camp for the camp staff. So camp staff is going to be working at Happy Land, and then they will go to this one over the summer or for the weekends. So they're doing their very best to keep quarantined and all that jazz. So I mean, there's a lot of wisdom in it, but yeah. So there you go.
Sweet.
Camp Tomahawk. Let's go.
We're gonna send you to Tomahawk for the weekend. Okay.
Yep. Gives them time to sanitize the cabins.
Maybe, yeah.
And
get them off campus. So.
Yeah, but for us, when we were working at Grandview, our idea of getting off campus for the weekend was we go back to Atlanta.
Exactly. They can't do that here though, because they're in quarantine. And when campers come, they're in quarantine before they come. So they're just trying to do their best to keep any kind of super spreading from happening.
And are the kids have to quarantine for 2 weeks before they come to camp?
Yep. They're requested to, yes, sir.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, that's wild.
Yep. But I mean, again, we're having camp in Virginia. And Virginia's laws about meeting are a little bit more stringent.
For now,
right? And so
only for now.
It is what it is.
Sorry, I thought it was gonna be a better one. I was about to say a gooder one. Dang.
A beater one.
Well, what about you, PT? What's up? How's everything else going?
It is what it is. I'm busy. I'm doing work and all that fun jazz. So yeah, life is good. It's yeah, looking forward to the summer. Gonna be on summer camp staff probably for a not music conservatory, but for their music week, and so that'll be kind of cool. Unfortunately though, with the way things are, I won't be able to visit with you guys while on camp staff because we're not even allowed to leave campus. On program staff, we're not allowed to leave campus.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean,
can't. Oh no, Patrick. Sorry, Major Richmond has to run an errand.
Don't worry, he'll keep his mask on. Yeah.
On a positive note, everyone he's with has been vaccinated, including himself.
Right.
Doesn't stop you from being a carrier, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's all good though. Life is good. Kids are great. Wife is awesome. Ministry is really good. Staff is amazing. We're doing well where we are, and very grateful for all that. So Greg, do you have a question for us this week?
I do. I've got a good one. I think it would be interesting.
Good
Because
relative.
it just makes me giggle. Something like, you know. All right. So all of us are talented. Not to. Oh, look at us! We're so amazing.
Not all of us.
Yeah, no, Mister. I have the mind like a trap, and I can remember things from when I was 2.
4, but thank you.
All of us have something. Like, Patrick, you're an amazing musician. You have a beautiful singing voice.
Thank you, sir.
Alex, again, you are, when it comes to math and all things science, it just stop. And then
He's got rhythm too.
yeah, and you've got some amazing rhythm. And again, obviously I'm a musician as well. I played for the Marine Corps for several years. So I would argue that we're all fairly talented. We come from
Talented stock.
yeah, talented stock. Both mom and dad were pretty amazing, and then some.
Were?
Still are.
So I'm gonna flip that on its head. I want to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
What is the most useless thing you know how to do? So everyone, all of us have like talent. What is the thing that you're like, man, I know how to do that, and it does absolutely nothing for anyone? What is, for you, what is the most useless thing that you can do?
I got a quick one to let Patrick think, and then I'll come in with my real one. What's the sound of one hand clapping?
Oh gosh.
Did that pick up?
Oh man.
Could y'all hear that or no?
Yeah, I could hear that.
Yeah, loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you're only catching the audio version of this, God bless you. But you're missing out on the visual part. So if you want to catch this, you can find us on twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast, or you can find us also on YouTube, where these are posted at Brothers in Arms Podcast. That's all one word. Useless thing that I do. Oh goodness. It's honestly the first thing that popped into my mind. I don't know why I think this is useless, but after I finish my story, it might make sense to you. I fold laundry. Um, and I think I fold it well. Like, I know how pants fold, um, my underwear, t-shirts. I fold t-shirts a specific way. Like, working at Target helped.
Do you
But
do in half?
yep,
All right. I do too.
yep.
Mom taught me.
And mom, exactly. So mom taught us, and then when I worked at Target, I got put on soft lines, which is clothing, and I would go out and help fold those things. They're like, you didn't even use the board, and I was like, you don't have to. You do this, and ta-da, there it is. And they're like, holy cow! I'm like, "Hey, guys, yeah, let me show you my mom. Let me introduce you to my mom." But no. So why it's useless though is after 19 years of marriage with my wife, I have come to the conclusion that no matter how nicely I fold anything of hers, she takes it, undoes it, and folds it a different way and then puts it away. I'm like, okay. So, a pair of pants. They'll get thrown in the laundry. I'll wash them. I bring them upstairs. I start folding them. One leg is in, one leg is out. Guess what I do? I fold it over, and put it on the on the bed. I'm not about to pull one leg out to match the other leg. Same with long sleeve shirts. One arm is in, one arm is out. Guess what's getting folded like that? It's getting folded like that. So, why am I the only one laughing? Okay, that's fine. But
What?
there you go. So, useless thing that I might do is folding laundry. So there you go.
I like it. Alex, you said you had another one.
So it's kind of useless. Some people might find it fairly commonplace. I don't know. I'm very good at counting. But it's odd things. Very odd things, right? I know how many steps it takes me to get from my truck, depending on where I park in the parking lot, to the boat.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I know how many steps it'll take me to get from my office to the main office. I know how many steps it'll take me to get from one end of the boat to the other. And that's only because I've done it so many times and I have a weird habit of counting my steps.
You're like an ant.
A little bit, yes.
Have you heard about this, Greg?
Mm-mm.
So ants know their way back and forth between one location and the hive by their steps and how many steps they take. Somebody took ants and they glued little stilts to the legs of these ants and then allowed them to go. And because their stride was longer, they missed their hive by like feet, like distance feet, because they were counting their steps and they missed coming back to their hive. So Alex is an ant.
Oh goodness.
It's not just steps.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Like ceiling tiles, those are always fun, right? You know, you sit in a class long enough, you get bored of listening to somebody who's telling you stuff you already know. So you start counting the ceiling tiles. Then once you've done that, you start counting the individual holes in each ceiling tile. You got to mathematically figure out how many holes are there, and then you count them to make sure that you're right.
That's awesome and disturbing all at the same time.
This is how my mind works.
Do they not notice you looking up instead of looking at them?
They do, and then they try and ask me a question, and I answer them still looking up, and they're like, okay, we're just going to leave you alone.
Wow.
Yeah, my problem was homework. I didn't have the attention or the drive really to finish anything.
Okay.
You know, that actually comes back to a memory, Patrick, that I had, which somewhat involves you. So I got you got me stupid addicted to Brian Jake's books.
Oh yeah.
When I was a kid.
He's French.
Yeah, well, here was the funny part. So I was in French in middle school, and I transferred schools between my
7th grade year.
7th grade year. Yes, thank you, Boyo.
You're welcome.
I transferred because Alex was still at the 5-6 center. So
I was in middle school, and then I wasn't.
Well, right. So we moved from Louisville to Owensboro, and my French teacher. So I had started taking French when we were still living in Louisville, and then we went to Owensboro, and Owensboro schools. The French program was behind where my the French program was behind where I was in Louisville. And so basically like everything that I was learning in French class was basically repeated. I already learned this. I really didn't care. And yeah, I was acing the test, and I just told the teacher, I'm like, I'm wasting my time. Like, this is boring. And instead of moving me classes or whatever, the teacher was like, all right, here's what I'll do. You can stay in the class. You continue working on it. So long as you're, acing the test, like I'm not gonna, make you participate in, you can just hang out. Got it. So I read Brian Jakes every day in French
Sucks.
class for about a year and some change, and just took the test in French. So yeah, that was my story. But
Nice.
So useless skill.
my useless skill, and we've talked about this because it was kind of comes back to, I was thinking about it and it kind of made me giggle. Comes back to me, wanting to join the circus. I learned how to juggle, and I learned how to use juggling sticks, and I learned how to use a Diablo, or what looks like a giant yo-yo with the string in the middle and the two sticks, and I could throw it up in the air and make it flip around my foot and throw it behind my back and do all kinds of stupid things with it, make it climb. And yeah, no, it is the most useless skill. There is nothing that you can do in the real world that ties into that. And I literally,
Distracting a killer clown.
yeah, unless I want to become a clown and join the circus.
No, distracting a
Um,
killer clown.
and honestly, um, there is no use to knowing how to do any of that. But you know what? I dedicated so much time, and I still remember, like, every once in a while it still comes out. I don't have any juggling balls anymore. I still have my juggling sticks. Um, I still pull those out every once in a while, and I'll start throwing them around, which is really fun. Just as just for practice hand-eye coordination. But for the most part, like, everything else, I don't. Right. No. I mean, I can. Thank you, Alex. I love.
That's
I love.
nice. Yeah.
Love it. You
Oh,
got it.
hey, you got it.
You gotta. You gotta toss it in the air and kick it off your foot. But yeah, no, just like it's so ridiculous. But I got.
The tongue out was the best. That helped.
Oh gosh.
Oh, don't hit the fish tank. Oh, you dropped it. Sorry.
Lost it. It's gone. So yeah, so I would argue that is hands down, that is my most useless skill that I know how to do. It still makes me laugh. But I was wondering, like, what is it that you guys, what talent do you have? Patrick, you can fold clothes.
Oh, I can
Alex,
juggle too.
you have a really strange infatuation with math.
Wow, you can do it too. I'm not gonna try because my
I can
wrists
make a
are
finger.
older than you guys.
I can make a finger jiggle too.
I can't hold down the button to make a fart sound with my hands.
Use your elbow.
No, I can't get close enough to the mic.
Aw.
Just mash the button. Just mash the whole keyboard with your hand, with your elbow, and use your tongue.
Ew.
You really need to describe what is happening for the
Right.
auditory.
Hold on. Smart house! Come here and hold the button down. Please.
Are you using your teeth to hold a pen? What are
I'm
you doing?
trying.
You're trying.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, that's funny.
This is. I don't even know how to. Ladies and gentlemen, to describe this right now, Alex is kind of leaned over halfway. Oh, heard that one.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
All right.
Halfway out of camera.
Yeah, we heard
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah.
God help us.
it. That was you were holding something with your mouth.
That was not from
Yeah,
his
I got
mouth
that.
or from his backside.
I got that. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. You know, I hate when my wife gets mad at me for being lazy.
Why is that?
It's not like I did anything.
Oh gosh. All right. I've got one. This made me laugh so hard. The Black Eyed Peas can sing us a tune.
Okay.
But the chickpeas can only hum us one.
Oh, hummus. Hummus. Ha 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 ha.
Because they're made out of chickpeas?
Exactly.
See.
She said, "Why do we need walkie-talkies? Our relationship is over." I responded, "Our relationship is what? Over."
Oh, that's great.
What did the horse say after it tripped?
Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly.
No, he said, help. I've fallen and I can't get it up.
He's cracking himself up with the punchline.
That's the funny part.
My wife asked me today if I had seen the dog bowl. I said, no, I
Okay.
didn't know he could.
He doesn't have thumbs.
Who's got two thumbs and's got a dog that can bowl? Okay.
I'm pretty sure Frank could. One hand.
One
One
hand.
hand.
I can't do the left one too well. No, it doesn't work.
No, it just wiggles around. Why wasn't the woman happy with the Velcro she bought?
Why wasn't she happy with the Velcro?
No, she was not happy with the Velcro that she bought.
With the Velcro? Velcro.
With the Velcro.
Velcro?
I got it, but I can't hold the button down.
Oh, you got both of them?
Oh, Lord.
It just couldn't stick around?
No, it was a total ripoff.
No. You know, my daughter told me nothing rhymes with orange. I told her she's wrong.
Door hinge?
Nothing and orange have completely different ending sounds.
Mm.
You're right. Oh, sorry. Badooch.
Mm.
There we go.
There it was.
Found it.
Wah, 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 wah. We need that one too.
So at a restaurant with Dad, and the waitress asked Dad, super salad. And Dad responds, I don't want a super salad. I want a regular salad.
I just called the paranoia hotline. A guy answered, "How did you get this number?"
Oh my.
Oh, wow, he's got a brush.
There's a brush. Hey, what do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
Frostbite.
Frostbite.
I told my son he shouldn't listen to losers. No, he won't talk to me.
Oh,
No, we don't do self-degrading jokes down here, guys.
okay.
The urge to sing The Lion Sleeps Tonight is always just a whim away.
A whim away, a whim away, a whim away, a whim away.
Yep, you got it.
In the jungle, the
The
mighty...
mighty jungle.
Oh, here we go. In French. Dans le jungle, terrible jungle.
Oh, the things that stick with us.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh. This one's new. Why do chicken coops only have 2 doors?
If it had 4 doors, it'd be a sedan.
It'd be a chicken sedan.
Chicken sedan. Yeah. I see your glass is empty, the waiter said. Would you like another one? I responded, why would I want 2 empty?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, all right. Little It's like iffy. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino?
Elefino.
An elephino. I can't say that one.
And the devil.
Oh,
thank you,
Thank
Smart
you.
House.
thank you.
Thank you, Smart House.
Thank you, Smart House.
Nani?
Uh,
Hey, Patrick, have you heard of that new band, 1,023 megabytes?
no,
No, they're pretty good, but they haven't gotten a gig yet.
Okay, that's funny.
That was a computer joke.
I got it. It took me a
There's
second. Hey, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
One letter.
One is really heavy and the other one is a little light.
It's a little lighter. Hey, why do they make round bales of hay illegal in Wisconsin?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Simple. It's because the cows weren't getting a square deal.
Nah.
Or a square meal, excuse me.
Dang. So Liz has got us playing in the other room, and she's not wearing headphones. It's just full blast, so I'm hearing like a delay. It's kind of funny.
Nice.
Yeah, here's another weird one. What do you call lonely cheese?
I don't know.
Provolone.
Provolone.
Hey, what do you call a tiny mother?
Oh, no,
Lil mama?
Little mom.
A minimum.
Minimum.
Love you, Mom.
Love
Doc-
mama.
Dr. Fauci.
Dr.
Fauci.
Fauci.
Dr. Fauci. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit that magic hour, and we thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope that you've learned something tonight about stocks and the COVID shot and doges and
The sound of one hand clapping.
what little mothers are called. But yeah, thank you. Y'all are amazing.
Little mothers.
Little mothers, minimums. But yeah, you're amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We are your brothers in arms. This is episode 65. Again, you can find us on twitch.tv/brothers in arms podcast. We usually meet every Sunday. We're doing our very best to meet that need. But if you really want to know when we're going to hit the airwaves, you can follow us on Twitter, and that's at your BIA podcast. You can also find back episodes of these visual podcasts. You can find them on our YouTube channel at Brothers in Arms Podcast. Yeah, Brothers in Arms Podcast, all one word. And finally, if you're really into finding us, getting us, listening to us, you can check all of our back episodes anywhere you find podcasts. We're on Apple, we're on Google Chrome, we're on all those fun things. It's all free, so share it, have fun with it. We hope that you've enjoyed it because we sure do. And we thank you so much again for hanging out with us. So thank you. Gentlemen, any parting remarks before we get out of here?
Greg? I got nothing other than the norm. Again, always continue to drink water. All the norm.
Hey, Norm.
As always, continue to drink water, change your socks, and if all else fails, take your Motrin.
Nice. Alex?
It's the cure. It's the cure-all.
I missed it. That gum.
It happens. First of all, I didn't realize that we were on episode 65. So, Hooyah 65. Best whole number in the Navy. Just saying. So this episode was in fact brought to you by USS Enterprise CVN 65.
Oh, nice.
May she rest in peace. And second of all, everybody, so I've been telling you, you need to do your taxes, right?
Right.
Tax day actually was on the 15th. So if you have not done your taxes yet, it is okay. Because more than likely, like everybody else, your employers have set up your taxes in such a way that you will not owe anything. It's usually just you get something back after you file them.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So tax day being the 15th, I mean, that's okay. Because the only reason they put a stipulation on that is if you actually owe taxes after filing, then you pay a penalty. So if you don't owe taxes, which you probably shouldn't, but if you don't owe taxes, there's no penalty for filing your taxes late. So file your taxes. Kind of important.
Caveat to that, because I love playing the senior enlisted. Just to piggyback off of what Boyo said there, most states, as of right now, because of COVID, have extended their tax deadlines. So, case in point, if you happen to live in Georgia and you need to file your taxes, your tax deadline has been extended to June.
Wow.
That does not mean put it off, but just know that even if you do in fact owe taxes, you're going to be all right, but get it done.
Nice.
So just to piggyback off what Staff Sergeant just said, this is how meetings go in the military, Patrick.
Yeah, this
No
is
joke.
exactly how it goes.
Oh, man.
So anyway, to piggyback off of what Staff Sergeant said, so there are specific deadlines that are coming up. However, you do have extended. So check with your local state and make sure that your state has in fact extended that deadline. So if you do owe taxes past the 15th, you may still be good. Check with your local YNs just to make sure.
Oh, saved round. Just to piggyback off of what the petty officer over there just said. Make sure as well, just in case, for those of you that are living in states that some of you guys you've got some special elections that are coming up. I think New Orleans, Louisiana is one of them. So if you do happen, I don't think anyone in this shop actually falls under that. But if you do, happen to live in Louisiana, make sure that you're registered to vote. All right, I'll shut up. Yes, it's really entertaining. Except you want to punch the person in the head multiple times because, sir, please stop. We want to go home.
We just heard this.
We want to get out of here, and they just want to keep talking.
Yep.
Got it.
I love the sound of my own voice.
Got it.
I try not to. Every once in a while I'll give my one little piece, like, hey, this is what needs to happen, and then I'll just I hate going into a long spiel. It's like, hey, get this done. Leave it at that.
Liz heard piggyback and she left, so she's no longer in the chat.
Oh,
She knows too well.
Yeah. Where that's going. Yep. So I'll leave with this. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Love you guys. Have a fantastic night. Rest well. And thank you, family, for joining us. We love you very much. Can't wait to see you again next time.
Love you too, bro.
Love
you
you.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Mer.
Bye.
Burp.
Meow.
Nope.
Hitting the button. Bye.
Delayed.
Bye.
One of these days.
I hit the
Bye.
button.
Oh my.
I didn't hit
I
hit the start streaming.
can
Hold on.
be anything.
Anything. All right, now I'm really hitting the button. Bye.